Okay, if you took home homework task number 2, that's multiplying decimals. I've got a couple of examples for you because we can multiply whole numbers by decimals and we can multiply decimals by another decimal. So I'll do 2 examples in this video. Remember, the first thing we talked about was looking at how many decimal places are in the calculation, and in this one there are 2 decimal places. So if we just write up here 2D, just to keep a note, so we don't have to remember that now. That's up there for now and we can come back to it in a little while. Now what we can do is we can treat 2.35 as a whole number, if you remember, because we know how many decimal places we'll need later. So let's put the 2.35 down there, 235. Get rid of the decimal point, forget about it for now. And we're timesing by 26. So put that there and like that. If you do want to, of course, you can put your place value columns in. You don't have to. They're just there to help you if you need them. Okay, remember, we don't put the second line in just yet. We'll leave it there because we don't know how much room we're going to need. 6 times 5, 30. 3 times 6 is 18. 18 tens this time. Add 3, 21. 6 times 200 is 1200s. Add 2 is 1400s. So that's that row done. Now we're going to multiply everything by this 2 here, but this 2's in the tens column, remember? So we need to make sure that we put a placeholder in here. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 3 is 6. Add the 1 is 7. 2 times 2 is 4. Now all we need to do, because we're at the bottom here, just like in the first video, we just need to add these together. So nothing, add nothing is 0. 1 add nothing is 1. 4 add 7 is 11, and 4 add 1 is 6. Now then, the clever thing about this now is that we know we've got 2 decimal places. So all we need to make sure is that our answer's got 2 decimal places. So all we need to do is 2 decimal places, put the decimal point there, and the answer to our calculation of 26 times 2.35 is 61.10. Let's have a look at another example, this time multiplying a decimal number by a decimal number. So the first thing we need to do, as before, count the number of decimal places. So in this one, there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Our answer is going to be to 4 decimal places. So let's put this here like that so that we don't have to remember it. It's just up there for later when we come back to it. Okay, now we can write these out exactly like we would normally. So make this 1.63 into 163 and make this into 47. Okay, put our hundreds, tens and units in there as well if that helps you out. Let's get times in. 7 times 3, 21. 6 times 7, 42. Add the 2, 44. 7 times 1 is 7. Add the 4, it's 11. Again, now we're timesing by the 4, it's in the tens column, so we're going to make sure that we put our placeholder in. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 6 is 24. Add the 1, it's 25. And then 4 times 1 is 4. Add the 2 is 6. Now this time, we're going to do our column addition again, and it's going to be 1 add nothing is 1. 4 add 2 is 6. 1 add 5 is 6, and 1 add 6 is 7. Now this number has to have 4 decimal places. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, put our decimal point here, and then we'll put a 0 there. Our answer to this question, 1.63 times 0.47 to 4 decimal places, remember, is 0.7661. Okay, hope that helps you guys.